educateyourself.org. You really want to use my family members, so used. So I'm going to document this as evidence and what the powers that be are doing in England, in my area. Right, I know this is going to be played back. They've used my adult son to block me. Right, I'll show what I didn't do. Mm. I can deal with this. I have to. I made the appointment and they made out. And he's been targeted for a long time. And I'm going to show some pictures that he sent me. I have to, and will make. I made the appointment, he claimed, which is not true. And I made them out to be something. You deal with you and I deal with me, because I would not be able to loan her some finance. So this is at night, 11:30 at night, Monday, 28th of 6th, 2020. So that started last Monday. Before that, he's used me okay. That's that one. Then I won't show you the other one because it's got phone numbers on. But yesterday's date actually. Claimed there's no information, like there's loads of WhatsApp calls. I don't do WhatsApp, and he knows unable to do video calls, and he was used on the 23rd of March 2021 this past year on behalf of certain UK public servants to call me, and he knows I never take calls at the time. So he's poured into this control program on using, I won't show the WhatsApp app. Claimed the other day he's called me convenient on Saturday's date, yesterday at 12 o'clock, really. And then what he does is screenshots. And he tweeted a message with that, which I'll save that on a drive too, because I know he's been used. I said, he's never there for me. I said, there's a break-in in the rear back door again. Visitors are number 7, number 9. It doesn't say, am I right? Are you okay? Nope. Very selfish. So, that's communication. Date. I'll better see that. But this is what they do. And then gaslighting, they use your family members. So my message yesterday, I said my phone is full, which it does get hacked. He hasn't called me on WhatsApp since June the 20th, 2021. Then April. I'm always the one trying to encourage him. But you can't guarantee it's your family members contacting you, because that's how AI computer systems work. So yeah, so he does a screenshot photo of trying to call. As I said, when I've called him going out, he doesn't pick up. So when I had issues, like I've copied in, kept copies of logs. and he uses a different social media platform, which I already knew, and I contacted him, implied he was getting a horse delivered because he's doing this crypto trading online. And so whatever happened to that? So I found that he was using this Telegram app. So I thought I'd just find out about it. Found out. And I thought if he's communicating other people that way, why couldn't he use that as crypto secure communications? But then I've got evidence for these loans. There's always a pattern where all these dates, I did wonder why suddenly out the blue decided by June to pay back what he owes, but he owes more than that with the past year. And I get a log, and I'd emailed a copy too. So, okay, so this covers what I said to help with the dates. He's very smart, he played me, and I just played him back. What you offered on the next week and his payments. And so I put log as well, and similar patterns of comments he uses. But he's told to do that. That's how they globalist elite mind control people. Trying to keep focused and push on is repetitive. Unless I hear his voice, you can't guarantee it's your own family member, because they can use any kind of technology to pose as your family member. So we're going to the cost. He's not balancing the books, working out weekly or monthly costs like anyone else. There's a picture of my granddaughter for a day out in the. I only get to find out about pictures of my own bloody family members when he posts on social media. It's up to him what he wants to do. But when I send him important links to help him and what I know about other subjects, he takes no notice. Because when I find pictures on social media of my own daughter, he posts on Twitter first. I do believe he's got insecurities that way. He's a smart, intelligent man. And I say, oh, it's a lovely picture of my granddaughter, but he is being the setup he gets by his ex, so-called ex wife. I'll come to those photos. And there is comments about details about his finance and what's up. He kept changing his numbers around, and he doesn't realise that I keep logs too. Saying that all this crypto, what he's doing is untraceable, tax-free. His numbers on computer, this technology. He says, well, get a wheelchair camper so you can drive yourself. I'm meant to drive myself. And we can invest and flip in it, and we can set ourselves up for life 10 years' time. Like all the people investing in BTC 10 years ago, all rich now, is chase the money. It's not spiritual. So I'll send him important links. So beginning of May, June, it's been out throughout this year. And it keeps changing his numbers. So I said, well, He sends me, he's able to balance his books, but when he's constantly on Twitter and constantly trying to get free tokens. So we've got another date about his expenses going back to the 3rd of June 2021. He keeps smoking a certain herb that's costly. It turns out all I was doing is bloody funding that, which I put a stop on it. I've got a video evidence and picture evidence of him posting so-called pictures visiting my daughter's place over on the 20th of May 2021, lying about what he was doing there and lying about signing up some documents to set me up. And any day tomorrow I will have unlawfully public servants bashing into my flat door. It's no wonder she doing some drawings, and he's visiting my daughter who lies about me, and other people lied about me and my own family for years with the MK Ultra program. He doesn't pick up his phone, and he can easily charge it at my adult daughter's place. And he claimed to go to visit, he wanted to visit me before the UK policies on a lockdown. Claimed to be in a bubble. It's not my bloody social bubble at all. From South UK, I clocked on what he was implied to do. So I suggested, you want to visit me, it's actually outside, safely. You can do it for bank holiday weekend. Oh no, it had to be in the week. But no, it was a ploy to go up to the hotel and claimed he rebooked the vouchers. He was paid to do that. The type of hotel was in. I don't know who he's working for. And then sadly, isn't it? And then also my granddaughter, he wanted to buy some more cash then before the trip, but he's got his own funds coming, and yet don't give a shite about my situation. Never have done. Everything I sent copies has been they've been dragging my son into it. I've got a video evidence of the day I treated my granddaughter.
Wow.
So, what's my daughter putting her arm behind her back? Are they teaching her? And my son seemed to be genuine. And did he leave his phone on the table deliberately so I could see there was a debt? He's in financial situation, and it could be genuinely, unfortunately, in a dire situation. And if you don't deal the matter, he's always on Twitter, and he's always been used when he had his job before his ex did a dirty on him. I've been his mum unconditionally, I'll put him out. And where was he? February this year, you see. He forgets that he done this. I mean, he makes everything on paper by hand. He uses computers, he knows what he's doing, and then is paying all this out for his new place. They moved him up to the countryside. Okay. So he knows what he's doing. And this was a fake photo. That's meant to be my daughter sleeping there on the settee, really? And then and I said to my son, then you could go out in the garden, you could let me know what's going on. And it's the way he took the photo. but my daughter's also NK Orchard. And I wish my son and daughter and my own family members the best they can be. But to play me for bloody fool, you don't do that. This is the hotel they stayed in. Really? When he promised that he'd call me, didn't know how they arrived to the hotel, everything's safe, and he didn't want to do that. All these subtle little things are going on. Then he was mentioning about where to meet up to the area. And then he mentioned a place which he knew full well I didn't consent to the offer. Let's get a date of this. I've got a date on this. And he, without me knowing about it, on Thursday, as I said, my text to him, where is he? Hope they got to travel to the area okay. No contact. And then they're saying about a certain cafe and to meet up, which I didn't agree to that. And it's always about finance. May 18th of May, 2020, no, 15th of May. Tuesday. It's a picture of me together. So, this was basically just before the bank holiday weekend. He said he got £80 of his finance got eaten in his overdraft bank. And he just got some cash he put into crypto. And then making that's got nothing again. So basically all this has been leading up to eat my savings. I said, why did it sell one of his cars? He's got 3. And then I said about abuse, what's going on in my area, where people are parking in my disabled bay. Does he give them monkeys? No. Nothing. It's always been one-sided. And then that's a very car. Yeah, you just keep hacking my bloody phone. And the computer. Got better things to do up here. Then make sure nobody can get in and find this channel. It's the planet world we're living in. Doing a sound check. Sound check. I'm doing a sound check. Right, and this is what the program does. So it blocks me off all social media, my own adult son. Right, don't know if I've got the saved messages on my Twitter. I'll just check. This is all ready for what they're going to set me up tomorrow with. Hours ago. I need both. I can't concentrate well. He's back on the meds when he was the one that wasn't going to. So I won't take the whatever med it was. And they're so bad. Bit before you see, his ex-wife caused all these problems. And I've always been there for him. This is what the program does. I was on these for 6 months, felt good, and so I realised when I got paid Thursday, so I got paid Thursday, you see, and he said then I was effed, I won't spell the word out, again, to spend £80, you see, you put on crypto, which you could sort him out, and he was after cash off me that I don't have, and he said, 80 quid on cryptocurrency to make more money, so could have some, and I'll get 15, and others I'll pay. And he's describing what I was going to pay for. And I know what I was doing now to make. He's chasing the money, so I'm holding off and pawning stuff. And he doesn't get paid till 16th July 2021. I made it clear last time. I said you need to save each month. He says I got 27 stuck. He's trying to do his best, and I've always been supportive. So I can't afford this time round, since all my savings practically gone. So so this time yeah, we've got the perpetrators back again at number 3. Right, so my son just a screenshot, and he says, now here we go Thursday. You okay, Mum? Saw your tweet. Me and Evie tried WhatsApp. Call you. Yeah, but it doesn't respect me. The fact that you should have called after 1, not 12 o'clock. I tried WhatsApp. Call you twice earlier, so hi, check in. Really, why didn't you apologise for the rudeness what you did to me on Monday? I sent me a link about a certain subject on Thursday. And I'd noticed, well, I knew you got paid, but I didn't know that till you said, because I assumed that he was away, because he made a thread on Twitter, just seeing if he's alright, was a concern, Mum. Then there's the communications. I said, I'm running down myself, since all the stress I'm going through. Never once has asked how I am. He says he's getting the internet on, thank goodness, so he's getting himself sorted, and then he ditches me and uses me. I says, see, the communications is by his perpetrator, ex-wife and the mother. She says, his ex-wife's mum, there's no other way for the handover of his daughter, and it's too upsetting when leaving. So he copies me in, and by the way, any offer medical services, they don't put details in about a 4-year-old to write to the parent, or, in the case would be the mother. Your appointment is for where it is, and that was Friday just gone. I looked it up, and I'd said if there's any requirements, I can assist you. And the appointment was for 4 p.m. that afternoon. But the other day, they implied it's for 8 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. My son copied me in this communication. So there's a trust built up there. Says, oh, so I take her on Friday. Then when I have her, I agree that my concern that he'd be believing coming back the next day. And all these months, years, there's been loads of problems. Suddenly there wasn't any problem, any issue. Okay, good for him. But I know there's other stuff behind the scenes going on. So more communications means after Monday says means I am a bit effed. It's only temporary wanted a loan for. And it gets funny with me again. It's only temporary. Didn't ask if I got the funds spare or anything like that. What I've got to pay for, what I need to do is one-sided. It's only temporary. Could I find a way around again? Get deposit withdraw, and it's all about his Bitcoin trading, what he's doing online. And because that online fragile financial market is digital, it's all computer based. So if it goes, people's finance goes. So therefore, I've always shared my opinion. Have some food stocked up and cash or something out of the bank, just in case anything could happen. If that might help. So you see, with stuff I was going through as well, I said, oh, what do you mean? I.e., who my son's known as. Is this the reset of the banking system? I've heard about digital currency, might be doing that in England. And further up, comments, it's good, I sent you the money back. See? He had no respect for me whatsoever. I'm in the middle of getting care. I cannot assist him in the middle of getting what I need to do, what I'm unwell. And he says, because of that, digital company had been stopped from trading in UK or banks. So was he panicking? He says, the money was only useful, and was open. Really demonic, really nasty. And the money was only useful when the dealer are about and the shop's open. So was I being used to feed a habit? That's weed, herb, nothing unlawful. I said, I'm your mum. I'll try to relax and email to help if required. That's Monday, late evening. And don't forget, I'm not well either. And I said, I need you to reply what I do by a certain date and confirm that. Above that, no, I'm dealing with the right. This is when I try to help. This is my comments. I try to assist. Okay, got the phone number of the dentist I could call tomorrow. Or I was advising him to record the call, he never does. And get the details of the individual who claims that it needs to be such and such a place at 8 o'clock in the morning. And see if you can get an afternoon appointment. It's better for your situation and for my granddaughter and for him having to travel that quite a way to get there. As a grandma, I'm just trying to assist. So, and because of your ex-wife and her mother implying, they need 48 hours, and I know certain areas of certain things that what was quoted wasn't true. It seemed like they're messing him about, sisters, and you're trying to help. I said, if this is may assist you, I could help you on that matter. Best I could. I could inquire to evidence to imply why the 8 a.m. timeline. And I just put comments here, what's lawful? What he could imply, that he needs to travel in his mobility vehicle when it's safe to do so, for the safety of his daughter. And NHS England is a limited company in their community care or primary care contract. Every town and city has one. It's set up, but clearly policies. I looked up this particular send a link, and I said I found where it is, and I sent the link to a system, and I saw it, and I said it's an awful treatment to imply you need to be there so early, because he was getting stressed over it. And next thing, when I tried to my messages Monday when I was in the middle of getting care, I get this back. No, I'm dealing with it. I showed you to explain what I am, why I am. I can deal with this. I have to and will. I made the appointment, which wasn't true, because I've got a message here to show that it was his ex-wife's mum did it. I made it out to be them that are out of order. You deal with you, I deal with me. I don't want it. No, he didn't want my cash now. I transferred and sent it back. So that is a very total disrespectful comments by him. And Monday, you see, gets triggered by the ex. My granddaughter has a dentist appointment this Wednesday, and this is by the ex-wife's mum, and that the ex-wife's unable to get time off work to be there because it's with her last week. The dentist claimed cannot move it and said they need 48 hours. So that was Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday. So by the Friday, they moved the appointment. So, really? And then it's apparently I got another message saying when it got messed up before, it was only for checkup. And then it's rebooked for tooth fillings. So you have tooth fillings and a 4-year-old. And then soon after that dental appointment, there's a photo of her eating chips and some chicken. So she's not sore from that dental fillings. Soon after the appointment on Friday, just gone this week, when I was being set up myself in my area. So the saga goes on, beginning of the week, towards I am now. Yeah, it's 10 p.m, don't worry. It was for £10 of weed and £10 of food. Don't worry, I won't ask again. Excuse me? Everyone wants to know everything and question everything I do, and everyone can do one. Excuse me? He's been bailing him out for the past year. And that's what they do with this control technology, the mind control. My friends could not believe it. And I'll go on, oh yeah, I can soon And it's like, it's showing me links of this crypto. I won't share that, it's private. 25th of the 6th, 2021. What a checkup. His ex took her for an emergency last time, and when said was there for filling. So his ex-wife is perping him. So all I did was saw a picture of my granddaughter, and she looks lovely. And all I do is compliment on that. So I mentions, so about the lack of, and last week before that, the lack of a medical delivery. I sent him some important documents about unlawfully 4 pages on being set up in the public zones in my area. Very important documents. Does he help me? Nope. Because I saw him certain social media, and he's completely blocked me today. I am blocked from following him. He's blocked me after I help him out. So on the social media, you got target individuals. You got gotta be careful of people. Gotta be smart and keep a log. So yeah. So today I just covered myself with the texts and copies of communications. If you want to go what goes on in the body, further evidence of computer hacking, targeting outside. You want to look at about CIA and the Manchurian candidates with technology involved. Who runs the world? Yes, very dark subject. yeah, so when I show evidence about so yeah, so basically in a nutshell, all this past year has just been one lie after another. Yeah, so everyone has forced me out of this private dwelling without foundation. I'm not the only one that gets all this BS goes on. There is a wildlife program going on with bigger other subjects and links I cannot share on this platform. Implants, hardware, documents, patterns, PDF, articles on the topsecret.com forum about CI confirms that biomedical devices are classified intelligence sources. It's not just my son, because I do believe they're pushing the pressure on him because of his daughter. CIA confirms that biomedical devices are classified intelligence sources. I'm writing to disclose and continue unlawful acts by intelligence community are misalignment and causing sensitive information to be dispersed to unauthorized individuals. This guy's called David Lawson. He's done an affidavit before. in America. He was involved in early development of implantable neuroprosthesis devices funded under DARPA program. Tony Tether and Carl Jeffrey Line and the NIH programs are William Heat Dirks. Their programs include unknowledgeable special access programs, which statutory reporting obligations to Congress were waived in some form of contracts. Their cross-outlining necessities have defense and the intelligence agencies looking to exploit the less than humanitarian applications of the technology. This program has used innocent Orwellian as research subject since 1997, subjected to FOIA, freedom requirements, CICA to verify that is using the intellectual property of Alfred Main, Second Sight LLC, and advanced biometrics as surveillance methods. I received a reply which I've uploaded to CIA, and this year, let's see the date, 2009. I'm going to show you, you can go and see it. Yeah, they just proving torture, demanding it's impossible. Home Office mistreatment of experiment medical evidence, 2016. Freedom for torture. The only UK-based human rights organisation dedicated to treatment of torture survivors. Since 1985, they have been referred to as one of the world's. Let's have a look at this. It's a book, actually. I think this mainly focuses on asylum seekers. Get tortured when you get inhumane degrading treatment. Yeah. Demonic when they're planning to set you up with your own family members. Again. Hacker devices. Again. I'll end this one. Here I'm being hacked.